I want to take you on a journey. A journey back to October of 2016 when one of the most incredible, albeit insane, and I mean that in a literal term, Pokemon battles in competitive Pokemon history took place. A battle that was so long you could watch the entire original Star Wars. Did I say the original Star Wars? Sorry, what I meant was the original Star Wars trilogy. This battle is so big that it is known to crash your browser when you try to open it. This all happened when the players ABR and Tele went head to head in one of Smogon's biggest 6v6 singles tournaments. This battle was pretty hyped up because both players were known to trash talk, and one of them was known for being a little bit more aggressive than the other. The start of the battle was relatively normal, but slow. Slow because Tele, the player on the right, is using a strategy called stall. Stall is a strategy that doesn't focus on heavy damage through attacks, but instead residual damage through status conditions such as toxic. However, on turn 29, Tele's Registeel goes down. Not much really happened after that, there's a lot of back and forth switching. In short, neither player had the damage output to deal with each other, until turn 30. Sorry, not 30, I meant 300. You see, to the untrained eye, it may look like nothing is happening here. It might just look like the movie adaptation of Storm of the Century written by Stephen King. 4 hours of nothing. But something was happening here. ABR was winning. You see, at this point, Tele has been using a lot of PP, and ABR's Skarmory has Swords Dance. Tele wanted numerous times to agree to a tie. The way ties worked back then is that both players had to agree to a tie. This was very normal if no progress was being made in the match. But when asked about the tie, ABR simply said that tie wasn't an option. At this point, there was a lot of trash talk going on. Now, I can't really show it because I'll probably get flagged down for offensive imaging. But of course, I'm here to break down what was said in a more appropriate manner. I want a tie. Okay. No. You're wasting everyone's time. Okay. Forfeit. I want a tie. Ask me in about 3 to 4 business days and I'll consider it. Fuck! One of the main reasons why Tele wanted a tie is because ABR already won game 1. And if Tele loses this game, he's out of the tournament. But Skarmory wasn't the only thing ABR had that was helping him. Even though Slowbro was poisoned, it had the ability Regenerator, allowing it to heal back whenever it switches out. Yes, you guessed right, the player using stall is being PP stalled. Hundreds of turns later, on turn 1185, ABR was able to read a Zapdos switch in and hits it with an Ice Punch. Though not enough to knock it out, it gets a freeze, allowing Skarmory to later go for Swords Dance. And at this point there's something very important to mention. For one, Zapdos had no more heat waves, and it was about to run out of discharges. Zapdos also paralyzed the Skarmory, meaning that Mew couldn't burn it anymore. And after a bunch of switches and Swords Dances, after 1,287 turns, ABR wins the match, making it one of the craziest matches in history. And I didn't even get to see all Pokemon be knocked out! This later changed the rules of ties, which, well, you can guess why. I know it's a little different from what I normally do, but I've wanted to talk about this for a long time, so I hope you enjoyed.